Hello, everyone, and welcome to my once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I am so excited to have, for the first time, the lovely Jane from Jane the Secret Tarot on my channel. Please welcome her, everyone. Yay!
Well, thank you. How
Yeah,
are you?
so I'm doing well. We had a lot of fun talking behind the scenes and just kind of getting to know what was going on and catching up. And I'm loving all the comments that are coming in. But before we get to that, Jane, because you are brand new to my channel, would you mind sharing your practice and what you do and what you specialize in, and just what you can offer your wonderful clients?
Okay. Yeah. I I've been reading tarot cards for a long, long time. I've
Hmm.
been a psychic for a long time. My entire life. And what I offer is, I initially started my channel to help people, to remind people to talk to their angels, and to help people get to know the angels and the angel realm. And then it's just sort of morphed. And now I
Hmm.
do a little more readings, and I love to do, one-on-one readings with people where you can really get into the meat of everything. That's
Oh
just
yeah, these are
that's
just flybys here because we can't get into the undercover stuff on camera. So yeah.
yeah, but yeah, so that's what I enjoy. I enjoy that.
Oh, that's great. So what got you into tarot? What was it that really inspired you?
Um it was it just was the obvious thing for me to do. There was
Yeah.
a place that I used to hang out in when I was young, like
Hmm.
13, and it was like a hippie shop, and it was in my tiny little town in Los Angeles, California. And I just walked in there and grabbed it. You used to go to the back, and that's where there would be readers, and you could look at the cards, and you always
Hmm.
had a deck out. And that's how that happened. It just, I was led. Spirit led me. They're like,
Wow.
yeah, buy some albums and then go in the back.
Oh,
And
that's wonderful. And you were 13, so that's a long time. So that's like me in astrology. Sometimes it finds us early. We get bitten by that bug at a young age. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
yeah, that's about it.
All right. Well, all of her links are in the description, as well as more information about Jane. If you have not subscribed to her channel yet, I encourage you all to do so immediately. It's Jane the Secret Tarot, and it's clickable. So thank you. And also thank you so much for everyone for being here. Let's go ahead and say hi to some people. And I apologize for any glitches that happened during the show. There's a lot of astrological energy out there, and whew, like my website's down, some other stuff is going on. So if you guys are wondering what's going on, that's what's it. And I'm creating shorts on that to keep you guys abreast of all the things coming, as well as remedies. So the awesome Jeff is here. It's lovely to see you. Ange checked in early. It's lovely to see you, Ange. Lalima, I received your donation. Thank you so much. You are in the queue. We're just waiting for Jonathan to pop in because he's having issues on his end. So
It's we're,
okay. Oh.
we were it's supposedly a whole bunch of solar wind was supposed to hit us today. It's been going on
Mm.
for 2 days, so I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, and I know that Saturn in Aquarius, it's sidereal Aquarius, was aspecting Sun in Leo a couple days ago, and that started a bunch of stuff. Mercury's finally direct in Leo, which is good. Venus is conjunct Ketu, which is going to cause a lot of past life stuff to come around. And if you have any placements in Libra or Taurus, it's going to you're going to feel it a little bit more. Like for instance, on the exact day of the conjunction, just before it actually, I got sick. So and I have a Venus ascendant, so just be aware of that, guys, as we go through. Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of astro stuff. Okay,
Yes, and that
Hershey's
was
here.
yes.
Oh, yeah, it's lovely to see you, Hershey. What were you saying? Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying it was really interesting that we were talking, and my mom, who's 90 years old, I found her chart.
Hmm. Yeah, sorry we were a
So this
little
is
late. I'm just fascinated when people find stuff like that. It's so cool.
the chart of a 90-year-old.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
So that's
I'm actually curious, what is your mother's ascendant? Because that determines her health, and then her what in her eighth house too, because 90 is crazy awesome.
there is nothing in her eighth house.
Hmm. Is it what sign is it
Um,
in? Or signs does it span?
it looks like it looks like uh, oh my gosh, I'm going blank. Virgo and air in Libra.
Oh, between Virgo and Libra, that's getting hit with eclipse energy right now.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
interesting. That would explain the risks in addition to the Saturn aspect, which is the return, her Saturn return. So that would explain the fall and some things that are going on there.
Yeah, if you didn't know,
So,
my mother fell and broke her wrist. My little mother, my little 90-pound mother. So
and Jane is taking care of her because she's amazing. So thank you, Jane. That's good karma points. And I'm so glad that she has you.
me too. Well, I'm glad that somebody could come out and help her. So
Yeah,
I'm happy. Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
Gina is here. It is lovely to see you. Thank you for stopping by. The Jackies are here. It's lovely to see you, Jackies. Rachel, great photos today. Your band uniform, you looked fantastic. Jessica Lynn, wonderful to see you, Jessica Lynn. Welcome, welcome. Oh, thank you. I actually picked this. I used the tarot to pick my outfits out. And there was a beautiful tarot card with a woman surrounded in vines, and this has vines on it. And then she had a pentacle around her neck that was orange. And so that's why I picked out the outfit. I think it was it was a combination of the Light Seers tarot and another tarot card that I used. So,
Oh, that's funny.
okay.
That's fun. I never thought of that.
Oh yeah, I pick my outfits using the tarot and then also some of the astrology transits. It's a lot of fun to play with the deities that way too. So they
Yes.
appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. And I pick the flowers for my altar depending on the astrological stuff too, to see what devas I can honor for the week. So
I'm
yeah.
just so out of place at my mom's house. 2000. All my stuff is at home. I was able to bring a
Oh,
few crystals and a few decks and a spread cloth. So I'm good.
okay. Good, good. Well, I'm glad that you were able to bring a few things. I've also done tarot on the road too. It's different. You have to really like it. Sometimes you look for that one deck and go, dang it, I didn't bring that one, you know. But
I'd really like that one, but I don't have it.
yes. Jessica Lynn, good to see you. Joyful Jen is here. It is lovely to see you, Joyful Jen. Everyone's saying hi to each other and everyone's giving you some love. And you are allowed to ask for advice, Lexi. It's for entertainment purposes only. Just realize that. And oh, 3 hours of sleep. You looked great, Rachel. You did. Yay. Good to see you, Tracy. Welcome, welcome. And thank you, Rachel. That's sweet. And yeah, Angie's just saying hi to everybody. And Jackie went ahead and put Jane's info in the chat. Thank you so much for that, Jackie. Everyone make sure to like and subscribe to her channel. She's wonderful. All
Thank you.
right. Yeah. Okay, so we want to go ahead and get to your questions, but before we do that, I'm still kind of waiting for Jonathan to pop in. When I see him, I will go ahead and let him in and he'll start starring your questions. It's just been one of those days. It's the social account, honey. You're not getting in? I'm not getting in. Yeah, I'm logged in and I looked. It's not coming in. Try it again. Okay, it's LLC, sweetheart. Poor Jonathan. Okay, thank you for your patience, everyone. All right. So while he is getting that done, I'm going to go into some of the stuff that is coming our way. Let me
Good.
open up the transits. And okay, Hershey will go ahead and get you in as well. We're just going to wait for Jonathan. Just give you guys a second. All right. So the first major thing that's coming up is on September 15th. And that's Jupiter at 26 degrees and 11 of sidereal Taurus is aspecting Venus at 26 degrees and 11 of sidereal Virgo. And this is going to bring some beauty and stability into our lives. This is a great transit for our relationships, our finances, but do beware of indulgence. Collectively, you can expect a lot of economic pragmatism and aesthetic values, but potentially this could lead to a little more materialism than spirituality. So it's important to check ourselves there. To harness this energy, we can chant Jupiter's mantra, which is Om Guruve Namaha. And you can wear a 2-carat yellow sapphire to amplify wisdom or prosperity. A crystal alternative is citrine that can attract abundance. And you can use herbs like turmeric for wellness and grounding. But this aspect is all about refining and enriching our personal and communal engagements. So that's exciting. And then we have the sun entering the lovely sign of Virgo. That's all about precision and practicality. This is a period of attention to detail, efficiency, organizing projects. The people that I know that have really, really strong Virgo placements, Gerald, tend to have an incredible eye for detail, artistic design, things like that. They don't miss anything. So this is a really good time to, focus on your productivity, but beware of like over perfectionism or nitpicking and things like that, because it can, you might see so much that you can get lost in the details a little bit with the sun in Virgo. So to align with this energy, you can chant the sun's mantra, and that's Om Suryaye Namaha. And that can bring about a lot of positivity and clarity, because when the sun changes signs in the middle of the month, it's kind of it's a kind of an egoistic, tumultuous time. So just kind of give it a day to kind of rest in your ego and shift from that leadership type of Leo energy into the more bureaucratic Virgo energy. But this is all about, you can also take, you can do a yellow sapphire or citrine for this as well. And you can also use this time to really refine your routines and contribute effectively to those collective goals that you were thinking about. That's just really good energy for that, which is kind of back to school energy that we're going through. And then we have the lovely Mars, and he is in Gemini at 12 degrees and 54, and he's going to be aspecting Ketu, or the South Node, in Virgo at 12 degrees and 54. So that's a surge of mental energy and a further drive for perfection. This can inspire innovative thinking, but beware of any impulsiveness or critical self-judgment, because this is right before an eclipse, okay? There can be some breakthroughs in technology and analysis, yet there's a climate of restless dissatisfaction. So to harmonize these forces, you can chant Mars's mantra, which is Om Kujaya Namaha. And Ketu's mantra, Om Ketuve Namaha. And you can consider wearing 2 carats of coral to bolster courage, or a cat's eye gemstone to enhance your intuition and tap into those past lives. So the best herb for this would be ginkgo biloba, and that helps us maintain mental clarity despite the foggy eclipse energy. But if you do just a few of those things, it can help you embrace that dynamic a little bit more. And then we have a full moon lunar eclipse, and this is happening in Pisces Purvabhadra Nakshatra, and it's on the 18th, guys. So this is when our emotions and our intuition reach its intensity, their peak. This eclipse is going to be paired with Mercury in Leo, aspecting Saturn in Aquarius. So this is a time for introspection over action. Individually, you can manage these heightened sensitivities and avoid making any major decisions at this time. I'm going to be on a show with Sherry next week. So we're probably going to be telling you to lay low and giving you a lot of remedies, because it can stir a lot of public discourse and innovation, but we need to lay low because this period causes for caution because of the eclipse. So you can chant the moon's mantra, and that's Om Chandraya Namaha and Om Somaya Namaha. And then Mercury mantra, Om Buddhaya Namaha, because he's being aspected by Shani. That can help. You can wear a 2-carat pearl to calm your emotions, or a 2-carat emerald for communication. And chamomile is a great tea to drink during the eclipse. But if any remedial measures that you do during that turbulent phase are like 100 to 1,000 fold. So one mantra is 100 mantras. So that's a really good time to do that. If it's a full eclipse, it's even more. So that was like the April 8th one that we had. So I hope that was helpful, guys. Are you picking up anything in the collective, or you just want to get into readings, Jane?
Oh, it was interesting when you were doing that. I got a picture of Ganesha, and something
I
about
love him.
removing. Oh, yes.
I'm
And the
going to be
removal.
using the Whispers of Ganesha today. Yeah, I love it.
And it was saying, yeah, the obstacles. They're just he's just kind of there hanging out, going, okay, I'm going to help you guys remove some obstacles.
Yes,
He
that's
was,
what he does. And he
yeah.
just had
He
his
was
birthday. Were you able to celebrate it all, or?
no, no, I wasn't able to. Just mom stuff. But
Well, that's
I do what I
honoring
can.
Ganesha as well, because you're helping her through her obstacles. So that's
Yes,
beautiful karma.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I love
Right.
that. Oh, if it's not like, okay, Moonfox. So I'm going to make a video on it. And I also made a remedial video ahead of time. I think I released it a couple of days ago. So you're welcome to check out my shorts for that. That last solar eclipse hit America hard. That's what brought us Project 2025. The last one was in Barani, and that's what brought us Roe v. Wade. So Roe v. Wade came out and they said, oh, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We don't know what you're talking about. And then boom, this last one on April 8th, Project 2025, we're not going to do that. We're not going to boom. So what eclipses do is they reveal secrets, especially solar eclipses. And so that was a big secret that came out. And that's why we felt it a little more in the United States than other countries, because it was full in the Midwest to South area. So yeah. All right. Oh, is Gerald here? Someone's saying hi to Gerald. Yay. Hi,
Yes.
Gerald. Good to see you. He's out for dinner lurking. Enjoy. I love that.
Today is
Jonathan's still trying to get in, so
is
I
it
don't know.
Tuesday? Oh, yes, it's Tuesday. He's out for tacos.
Oh, fabulous. I love that. Okay. So because Jonathan's not here, I'm just going to start going through here and getting your questions. I do apologize if I miss anyone. Please let me know if I did in the chat, because I don't have any help. He can't get in for some reason. Okay, let's
Ew.
see. I got you. And let me know if you tipped as well. I know I did get yours, Lalima, so you are in. And oh, you have a midheaven in Virgo. Very cool, Jeff. I love that. Oh, Beth is here. Good to see you, Beth. Oh, hey, Rooted Willow. Lovely to see you,
Oh,
sweetie.
it's Wednesday. Okay. I don't know what day of the
Yeah.
week it is. Oh, that's right. It is Wednesday because my mom didn't have mahjong or bridge.
Yes, Wednesday is Miraculous Mercury Day, and his color is green. So it's definitely Wednesday. Okay, Rachel, thank you for letting me know. I'll go ahead and star you. Hi, Crystal Clear. Love your name and their picture. It fits. That's great. Everyone's saying
Yes.
hi to each other. Such great chatters. Thank you for joining Jane and I. We really appreciate it. Okay, one astrologer said said in the eclipse energy not to go out. Yeah, it's not good to look at them. It's bad luck. So when the everyone was out looking at the eclipse and getting their goggles out, I went, oh, watch out, guys. So we have Hershey, we have Lalima, we have Lexi, we have Rachel, and I know we have, let's see. Yeah, those are the ones that I have now. Ooh, having bar food and drinks. It's been a day for Jeffrey. Oh, hugs to Jeffrey. I know he's going through a lot of
Oh,
stuff. So,
I'm sorry.
yeah. So, yeah, the eclipse is hitting Virgo really does match his career, like the Virgo energy, the bureaucratic energy. So lots of you can just put your question in the chat, Moonfox Night. Jonathan isn't in yet, so just please be please be nice to me as I try to get these to go through. Oh, okay, energies around Mondar. Got it. A person at work. Got it, Lalima. But I like looking at them. You're so funny. Yeah, they're just not good luck. I mean, I actually ran into a gal at the gym, and she was from India, and most of our population here in the Microsoft territory is Indian. And she was like, "You sound like my mother. She's so superstitious." And I'm like, "Did you do Mrityunjaya mantra?" And she was like, "How do you know how to do that?" And I'm like, Jyotish practitioner. I know a little more. So that was fun. Good to see you, Mary. Welcome, welcome. Oh, you want a message from your sister? Okay, you got it, crystal clear. All right. Jonathan, do you have any luck, sweetie?
I got into your email.
Okay, so you're at social. So you need to sign into StreamYard, sweetie. Go into StreamYard. It's the social email. And then it's going to send you a code at the email, and then you can get in. Okay, sweetie? That's the wrong email. Yeah. You have to get over to the other one. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Love you. He's trying his best over there. Okay, Lexi, I got you. And Hershey, you're so sweet. All right. Oh,
Yeah.
my PayPal is right up here. PayPal.me/astrological tarot, and all the links are in the descriptions, Rooted Willow. Okay, so let's go ahead and start getting to your questions. The first one we have is Lalima. So, and Lalima is asking us, could I get a read on the energies around Mondar, a person at my work? Yes, you may. All right.
Oh, okay. So that's around a person. That's what and the person. Okay.
Ooh, Moonfox Night. She says, ever since the last eclipse, I've been having family problems and it's not fun. Look at the house that it's taking place in and the house across from it, because those are the two aspects. And that can give you an idea of what's going on there in your chart for sure. Yeah, they're unsettling, Moonfox Night. I hear you. They're not easy energies to deal with. Oh, gosh. Okay, this guy's interesting. Let's pull some other things here. And you can go at any time, Jane. I'm just kind of pulling cards.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to look around the partner in the Lenormand.
Yeah.
But he is this person. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing around this person is they are really focused on their life path, their what their mission is on this earth, and they really shine in that area. They get that message out. There they are, and almost to the point of, it's not whipping you into shape, but stirring up the dust. If this was somebody at work or something, it was somebody at work. If they stir up the dust, they might be called an S disturber or something like that. But yeah, something's going on with this person that's whippy energy, stirring up some energy. And then we have the moon too. So but use your intuition on this, is what it looks like to me. I don't know what's going on with them, except for they're as happy as could be. So I'd like to know what you have to say, Michelle.
Oh, definitely. So, Lalima, I got the third house in Libra. So this tells me that communications need to be in balance with this person. And you might have to be the more cooperative one and the one that has to, you're the one that has to take the higher ground when it comes to negotiations and working with this person, because they're kind of going through some stuff. The overall energy that I got in and around the dynamic was I got the Four of Wands reversed. Okay, so this is my forgive and forget card. There's some buried anger, some resentment stemming from plans that didn't work out. I would just move forward. Okay, it's possible that this person is also might be dwelling with some their own things, but avoid dwelling why people are acting the way that they are after a recent letdown, and try to invest some time and energy into more productive endeavors. It's far more valuable than like trying to puzzle through this person's actions. Okay, because they're projecting some of their inner stuff out at work. Okay, so try to release any resentments or complaints about the person. Find solace in the knowledge that they're going through some unexpected twists in their life's journey, and it will eventually bring them hidden rewards, but they're not handling it the best. So I asked like how the person was at work, and I love that you brought up the whip, Jane, because I got the Knight of Swords reversed. So that kind of fits in with that kind of personality dynamic. I would just kind of hold your tongue around this person, because they might be looking for a fight. They might be looking to try to stir some things up, like Jane said, cause some confusion. Just kind of control your temper around this person, because they're not doing a great job of doing it themselves. Okay, there's a lot of flux in this dynamic, and it's causing some anxiety and some defensiveness. Okay, that's why I got this guy reversed. So the plans that they're making are a little impractical, and they're very outspoken. Okay, they're looking for a rival. So if you find yourself at odds with this person, know that they enjoy a good debate, and they like being a little more destructive. Okay, so you're not necessarily going to win. Okay, so this work colleague is eager to involve you in controversy, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Whether you're clever or cunning or outspoken, you're going to encounter this person, and just take a moment to consider your words, or to avoid blurting anything out, or you're going to risk regret, because ugh, yuck. Okay, I got the relaxation card from the Whispers of Ganesha. They want you to just kind of rest and be as calm as you can around this energy, and just not engage. That's the main thing that I'm getting, is don't engage. And then I got, I did go for a crystal card just to kind of see what kind of positive energy was waiting for you in the next week. And I got Malachite, which is my prosperity card. And this has been coming out for me. So there's positive shift in your flow of divine support. So I wouldn't let this person's energy kind of hold you back. They're going through their own stuff, and just know that they're kind of fixing for a fight is kind of the overall thing that I'm getting. They're whipping things up, causing confusion. So I hope that was helpful, Alima. We're sending you lots of love as you deal with that. So I'm just 1 second. I'm going to check on. Okay, if he doesn't get in, I'll have to get up and go help him. It's been one of those days. Okay, so our next question, and Rachel, you said you tipped, so I'm going to go ahead and get you next. All right, my question, the commander down at Tusab Band, where I didn't get the job in March, approached me and said, "When are you going to sing for me, Rachel?" I'm like, "I did, and they didn't take me." He wasn't there. He's a quiet man, and it was unusual that he would approach anyone like that. Oh, interesting. Should I follow up? I heard that maybe the girl they hired got stuck or something. Is it worth pursuing this thing again? I worked with this guy about a decade ago, and we had great fun. Okay, well, we can pull some cards on that. That's exciting stuff. Yeah, and I love...
Go on.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just wondering how to word this question.
So should she consider this?
Oh, pursuing.
Yes, pursuing this particular venue. I'm getting good cards so far, Rachel, so that's good.
So obviously it's a gig at a bar or something, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, she's a military band. So the commander is all military. Yes, this is So I think the Army band, I believe. So she's an incredible violinist and vocalist. I mean, Rachel's got musical talent in spades. So.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, it's really cool to watch her in action. Oh, I'm getting good cards, Rachel.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry. My throat chakra is acting up.
I got the third house, and that rules the fourth chakra. So there you go. We're already clicking, Jane. I love that.
Yeah. I think that when you came in before and you sang and they didn't hire you, that was a very this is the 10 of Swords. I'm using the Tarot of Oneness, so there's no people in here, and I love this gentle energy. But yeah, that really knocked you on. It just felt completely deflating. It is what I'm seeing in this card. But you've moved on. This is like the Two of Cups. You're pinky swearing. Yeah, you sang great at the audition. Yeah, that's why you were so devastated, right? Is like I sang my heart out and I was devastated. But the thing is, here he is coming back, and you guys are doing a pinky swear, and it's really, and he's going to be giving you an offering. I have the Ace of Swords here. So really stand in your power, stand in your truth, work well with others, do that pinky swearing. He's coming back. His intentions are good. And it's all about your luck is going to change. We get the Wheel of Fortune. You're coming out of that labyrinth. You're coming out of the maze. And I like this a lot. So I hope that you got something just as good. It looks good.
Oh, I hope so too, Rachel. And I got some pretty positive cards. I got the third house, so that goes with the throat chakra that Jane was talking about. This is ruled by Gemini and Mercury. And so you're probably going to get an email, a correspondence, something, and you asked if you should email him, and I don't think that's a bad idea. Okay. And then I got the 10th house of career. So it's definitely coming into your favor. And then I got Leo. So shine, my dear, because that's a great way to be. You're gonna shine like a star. That's wonderful. Leo's all about taking that stage and showing people who you are. So those are some good cards. Then I got the King of Swords. I think this might be his energy a little bit. This is an intellectual. You said that he was more of a quiet type. It's probably because he's a thinker. This is all about tapping into mind power. He actually appreciates this. He appreciates the intellectual aspect of music. And thanks to your intellectual nature, if you can remain calm and focused and fair when others are overly emotional and scattered, he's going to appreciate that. Okay. So listen to your brainstorms. Rules and laws are going to hold a lot of importance with this position, so it's wise to abide them. You know, when you say you're going to be on time, be on time. That's very military. I know you already understand that. You got that in spades. But dealing with this new position is going to be rationality is crucial. It's a little bit of a test on your spirit. So don't completely disregard the influence of your heart alongside your intellect as you do this, but they really want you focusing intellectually on this project. So recognize the power of your intellect, whether it's within yourself or within this commander who's having you come back into the fold. And oh, that's interesting. They said in order to kind of get into this, when you're doing your meditation, picture yourself on a cloud observing the history of the world, and just watch it kind of unfold beneath you, because you know that ideas have shaped the world, and that can kind of harness them to your advantage. I think I got that description from Montague. This is the Zerner Farber. So the best way to describe the beautiful King of Swords is that he has a top-down perspective, and I think that is what this particular commander has, and he can rub off on you a little bit. As far as how it's going to go, I got the Four of Wands. This is my celebration card. Count your blessings. This is typically seen in weddings, things like that. There's a radiant aura of optimism in and around this position. You're going to feel supported, validated, and rightfully proud of your accomplishments. The positive things that are going to come out of this are going to lift your spirits, and the work that you put in will establish a strong foundation for the future. So celebrate the completion of this. You're now stepping into this. Don't worry about the unit. You know, just do you. Even if you feel secure on your current path, there might be a lingering worry about losing the foundation that you've worked so hard to build. And that's kind of how other people might see this as well. But just trust that this good fortune and positive energy that you created is coming back to you. And just take a moment to express gratitude for this blessing, okay? Because I love it when I get that card. And you said 3 times I have addition there, though. That's a lot. That is a lot. But the fact that he said, when are you going to come sing with me, and came up to you, I mean, honey, you're getting it. That's fantastic. So count your blessings. That's fantastic. I love it. Hi, Desiree. Welcome. Okay, Joe, Nancy is here. Good to see you, Nancy. Hi, Odilia. Wonderful to see you. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. I've never done this before. I'm going to have to go off screen and go help Jonathan because he's still not in. I don't know what's going on over there. So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead. Lalima is our next tipper. So Lalima, if you can go ahead and put your question in the chat. I see that you say,
I'll just look for it, and if you're not back, I'll just do the best I can until you get.
oh, yeah, this should only take about a minute, so I will be right back. All right, Lalima, go ahead and ask your question. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Woo-hoo. I thought we already did Lalima. You guys, did we already do Lalima? Hello? Anyone? I thought I did too. I thought we did too. So would this be, I don't want to take over the show. It looks like I don't know which one. It's either it's either Hershey or Lexi, but I don't know which one. So we'll just wait for her to get back. And in the meantime, I'll pull an angel for the stage is mine. Here we go. We're going to pull an angel just for the collective message. Okay. For angel collective message right here. And I don't have my pretty angel cards. I just have messages, and that's okay. We'll do it. And you did too? Okay. Well, don't worry. She's going to get it. I didn't read everybody on there that, yeah, you're on the list. Moon, what is your name? Moon Fox Knight. Okay. And hello, Gina. All right. Archangel Sandophon, I have heard your call for help. Your prayer will be answered soon. And look who showed up. I just pulled the angel collective for everyone.
Oh, thank you so much, Jane. All right. So let's see. Yes, you may be on the list, Catherine. You also asked for reading Moonfox Night. Okay, go ahead and let me see. I'll try to find you there.
We're on the
Jonathan's
list.
computer is, yeah, okay. So Jonathan's computer is not working. Hi, Twisted Sushi. Yeah, yeah, I would definitely email him. That's awesome, Rachel. Okay,
Yeah.
so we are still waiting for the Lima. We did get your tip, sweetie. And
No,
usually she just asks for a general. Oh, what? Sorry.
I think we already gave her the reading, didn't we?
Oh, Beth, you were okay. Thank you. Thank you, Jane.
That's what we decided. We all in the chat decided that yes, we had. It was general consensus. I'm just, but yeah,
No,
I think we did. Yeah. So
we gave
it's
Lima and we gave Rachel a reading. Thank you. Sorry, I'm like when I get into tech brain, it's like okay. All
right.
right. Oh, Funkurin. Got it, Moonfox Night. Okay, we got you. Thank you. Thank you. So we got Lalima and we got Rachel. Did anyone else tip? Please let me know. I appreciate you guys so much. While we do that, the lovely Hershey was the first to come in the room. So let's go ahead and give a reading to Hershey's. If you have anything more
Okay.
specific, honey, go ahead and let us know. Otherwise, I'll give you a general. Okay, sweetie? Okay. Okay, she's here. You got it.
Okay. Oh, wow. This is amazing. Okay. And I'm gonna, oh my gosh. Seriously? Okay. Sorry. I don't, it's what you're not supposed to do when you're a reader. Um, but look at this, Hershey. If you need like some sort of validation or to see your work, you know, you are, because you got the world. And look at all these butterflies, you know, they've hatched, you know, they're monarchs, they're flying down south. I mean, they are free. It's the completion of the butterfly cycle that they're going towards as well. You know, you're no longer a caterpillar, little caterpillar. Okay. And Six of Wands, you are victorious. And you should, I mean, your Monday meta messages are fabulous. And just know that I think that you really do get on point with a lot of people. And the thing that you need to do with this world card, with the completion of the cycle, becoming that butterfly and letting all of this winning is because that can knock you over. You know, when all of a sudden everything starts turning out right, you're like, okay, what's going to happen? Don't do that. Just stay in alignment. Two of Pentacles. Even though it's always funny. This is the Two of Pentacles, but there's three things there, right? So you know, you are juggling just a little too much, and they want you. I know how hard it is for you, Hershey, but you need to you give, and the card is giving and receiving. So remember and it's green. Look at the giving and receiving. It's green. So all this giving and receiving comes from the heart. As long as this is the place that it comes from, and you know it is, then you are the goose that laid the golden egg. I mean, you get the golden egg that the goose laid. So, you know, it's just, you're going nowhere but up right now in my reading. And, you know, and you do work with other people. So, yeah, that's what I got.
Oh, I love that. You're getting all kinds of great comments in the chat. And Moonfox Knight wants to know what deck you're using, Jane. Is that Deborah Zakow's deck? Yes, right?
No, I think it's Robin,
Oh, Robin
Robin
Valentine.
voice,
No, Barb. Okay,
voice.
give me a second. Yeah, that's the one that Gerald did an unboxing on. I recognize that one. Okay, yeah, and then she explained the Two of Pentacles too on his show. Okay, now I'm putting it together.
Yeah, it's a great deck. I highly recommend it. I'm not here to sell, just to purchase responsibly, all that stuff.
Yes, yes. We can put our little note cards up if Gerald were here. And
Yeah.
Catherine says, brilliant reading. Awesome. And Hershey says, Tarot of Oneness. Thank you, Beth. And Hershey says, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. You're welcome, sweetie. All right. Jane is amazing. So this kind of goes along with Jane's cards. I do have a couple of warnings for you, Hershey, but overall pretty good. The first one I got was Venus, and then I got Virgo. So Venus in Virgo is debilitated, and he is in Virgo right now. So I think this is the astrological energies trying to get your attention because this transit is happening right now. Venus rules our money, our relationships, and Virgo is the bureaucrat. It's dotting those I's, crossing those T's, doing those Excel spreadsheets. And so I got that I got a masculine energy in your environment that might be having issues with the monetary stuff. And you might have to step in with your Venusian prowess and make heads over tails with that because Jane got all of those amazing cards, like the victory card, the golden egg, things like that. I think stepping into a place where you can kind of take charge of those things and be responsible for them is good. If you're going into a joint endeavor with someone, it's important that you come in with a very bureaucratic attitude. And know that if there's anyone in and around your environment that's stingy with money, they're likely to be stingy with love as well. And as Jane picked up, you don't have that. You've got this big, beautiful heart for giving. So if you're a very naturally giving person, which is what Jane picked up on, just kind of avoid this type of miserly control. Miserly control is what I'm getting. All right. The next card I got was just a little bit of a warning card as I got the Ace of Pentacles and it did come up reversed. So don't give up. Okay. This challenge that's set before you is actually set to grow you in some way and taking charge of a part of your life that is going to bring you some wonderful blessings. Okay. This could be in the form of a great job, a relationship, financial opportunities, things like that. But they're saying not to fear the success, not to fear the fortune that Jane really tapped into. And don't ever doubt your worthiness of prosperity or secretly worry about the added responsibilities that are going to come with having money. So, okay. What else, guys? Put it towards something long-term and work on patience and perseverance without losing hope, especially if you're dealing with that reverse Knight of Swords energy, which I picked up on, because your heart does attract that type of energy. So just be aware of that and protect your giving heart and your golden eggs. Okay, sweetie, you know the energy well. Okay, good. I didn't want to get too specific, but all right.
Yeah. I just want you to say one thing. I pulled number 27, Cage, from the Earth and Bones. So read that one, okay? Yeah, it just says, it's what we were talking about, freedom, release, and reclaiming power.
Yeah,
So
financial freedom is what I got.
yeah, so.
I love that for you, Hershey. And she goes, I don't know if it's money, but it's definitely a blind spot to me. Okay, well, that's probably why they're bringing it up. Venus and Virgos, they don't miss those blind spots. I mean, that's my Western Venus, and I've got a spreadsheet for everything. So I know down to the penny what we spend. My husband does not, so he puts me in charge now because he's just not in his headspace. So he's a technological genius. That's his thing. So, all right. And you're welcome, honey. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. It's lovely to have you in the chat. We always love seeing you. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. If you tipped, please let me know, guys, okay? Because I don't have Jonathan helping me. He cannot get on his computer, just like I can't get my website working. This is a lot going on. This Venus conjunction with Ketu has been interesting. All right. So our next person in line. Okay, I'm going to see if anyone said okay, Rooted Willow did. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, I'm a big spreads for you. Yeah, I hear you, Rooted Willow. So let me find your question. I would love a general energy read for the week, please. Okay, you got it. All right. So general energy for the week. We appreciate your patience because I usually have Jonathan behind the scenes helping me, but he just can't get in. Oh, and send our love to Thomas, Hershey. Okay. What you guys got for me? Okay. Let's see if Ganesha has anything to say.
Okay. It feels like, from my reading, that there is a karmic lesson coming in, which, I mean, they always are, right? And this karmic lesson can be a little overburdened, it can be a bit of a burden. But first of all, we're starting out with the Page of Swords. So pages are messengers, but they are also learning about that page, or I'm sorry, the sword energy. So I feel like right now, it's like you really are learning all about that sword energy and using your thoughts, words, and deeds, and just being in that mode right now, because you're handling this big load that is certainly not yours to carry. This burden is not yours to carry. And once you realize that this burden, because you come to realize this burden is not for you, well, then, happiness rains down from the Nine of Cups. It gives you that, it will refill your cups. Not only will it rain on you, but it'll, those cups are going to refill themselves. And I say it's a karmic thing. Okay, because I get the Justice card right here too, and she's walking on a tight wire and she's balancing, but also right underneath it is the Ten of Pentacles. So the family dynasty. So I think that I am so interested to know what you have, Michelle Marie, because there is so much, and I'm getting chills on this karmic energy that you're learning about, you're studying about, and you're going to beat it. It's not going to weigh you down. That's what I have.
Oh, I love that. Okay, I love that you're going first because this is really fun for me to see it come out in my cards too, Jane. This is fun. So just to kind of go along with what Jane said, I got Sun in the 12th house. The 12th house is spirituality. It's hidden things. It's stuff that it's our blind spots. Okay. So you're shining a light on the blind spots in your family dynamics and you're creating soul deep healing in your family ancestry. That's what I got when I picked this. The sun represents the father in the chart. That's usually the provider in traditional, uh, Tarot, sorry, I should say, in traditional astrology practice, the sun could be the father figure. It also comes up as the mother in more modern times too. But what I got here was that you are increasing the overall vitality of your family by getting rid of the tamasic yuck that is hiding in the shadows that they're not able to see. And you're doing it by communicating and your communication as well as intuition. So I got Mercury who rules the intellect and I got the moon who rules your intuition. You are doing amazing work when it comes to your communication. This is Vishuddha Nakshatra and your intuition, your ajna. And you're now developing those things so that you can learn lessons moving forward and better protect your energy. I asked what the block was. Okay, because I said, whenever I pull the 12th house, that tells me that you're not seeing something, but you're working toward it because you are shining a light right on this. You're looking at it in spades. I got the Queen of Hearts reversed. This is all about not absorbing other people's negativity. So this is when this comes up reversed, you're developing they showed me this very strong emotional shield to protect yourself from those who are going to take advantage of your compassionate nature. So while your intuition is divinely inspired, Rooted Willow, it must be used to empower others rather than enabling them. Okay, so it's you can guide them towards emotional independence, and that can be your greatest achievement. If you don't resonate with this unfocused energy, it's possible that you will encounter someone who does, but I think this is you because you've just been spun around lately. And they're basically saying you're going to learn to guard against codependency, enabling behaviors. Oh my gosh, this is great. All the people that are close to you, you're going to understand people's perspectives a lot better. You're not going to enable your partner's bad habits or neediness because you know that can become burdensome and lead to heartbreak. You're going to allow people to start learning their own lessons. I went through this too, so a lot of empaths do. So resist the temptation to play the victim or carry around any resentment as you do this, even though you have been wronged. It's because you're feeling vulnerable at this stage of your life. So avoid taking on other people's problems or carrying their baggage, as Marina likes to say. If you need to talk things out, I would go to a trusted friend or a professional therapist, and they are totally with you. And I'm sending you lots of hugs as you do that. When you do that, I asked for the overall energy surrounding you, and I got the joy card. I got delight. This is so good. This is laughter. This is fun. This is beautiful. So if you don't feel like you're tapping into that beautiful reservoir of joy within you, Rooted Willow, know that laughter and humor can give you such amazing energy right now, because those good hearty belly rumbles, they can dispel a lot of that negative energy that enables you to see life from a higher perspective, and this can help you with your shielding as you go out as well. So one depiction is that Ganesha was born of Shiva's laughter. So ask your guides to help you lighten up through laughter. By doing so, you may receive some immeasurable benefits. And by being more lighthearted in your approach to things that come your way, it's going to help you with your health as well, because laughter is the best medicine. So I love that I got that. So laughter through chaos is the main theme that I see kind of going in and around you. So I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And I'm glad that you understand that. Okay, good, good.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
she's taking care of her mom, and I'm taking care of my mom, so I can certainly relate to that.
Well, that's where I
Yeah.
got the moon card too. Yeah, and the moon is the mother. So that's interesting. And you're helping her with her vitality because the sun in the 12th house is hospitalization. So that that definitely provides some context. Thank you so much. Okay.
Blessings.
So we have Lexi, and then Crystal Clear, and then Moonfox Knight, and then Catherine Johnson, and then Natalie, and then Shem. It's good to see you, sweetie. All right. And please let me know if you've tipped. Okay, guys? All right. Because Jonathan's not here. So our next question is the lovely Lexi. You are allowed to ask for advice. Do you see me finding a place to live, my money back, or do I have to move in a shelter if I can get in? Family problems with my son and daughter-in-law. Oh, sweet. I am so sorry that you're going through that. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me pull some cards here.
Just gonna look. I'm gonna look around the house.
Be really careful in and around the 18th. That's when the eclipse hits, okay, sweetie? So just be aware of that energy. It can cause people to act out a little more. And if anyone has anyone in their family that's struggling with health stuff, be aware that around eclipses things can happen too, okay? This one's happening in Pisces, so just be aware of that.
Money back or a shelter, family problems. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And they're telling me that's a whole book. There is a whole lot going on right now. There is, and that your family isn't talking to you. I think that has to do with the astrology of the moment, right?
It could be.
Didn't you say there was some sort of family stuff going on?
Yeah, it would depend on where it was happening in her chart specifically, but yeah, I can definitely see that.
Okay, sorry, never mind. Okay, so the querent. Okay. Now, for entertainment purposes only, I do see you. There is a contract. I see a new contract coming in, something coming in for you. It's going to come in the form. There's going to be a communication, a letter or an email. Don't disregard it. Make sure you read all of your mail, and then there you are. You're the querent, and there is abundance. There's abundance coming, and it's in a different direction than what you thought it was. It's just a little, or it's taking a little longer. It's the road. It's the path. You're. I feel like you're kind of. You thought you were going to go into this one place and live or whatever, but no, they're giving you something else somewhere else that's even better. So we got the sun. Once you turn around and you go through that and you go down that path, you're look. You couldn't ask for better cards. There is joy, but you got to go through this stuff, and then go to a party. I'm just going to tell you, I took a picture and I said, when you get invited to a party, go, because I took a picture of this woman who had a net on her head and a rose-crusted cockatiel a cockatoo under there, a big, huge bird, and it was so much fun because this party could lead you to that you're either going to go with a best friend or somebody you love. this stuff is coming up. So it's too far out, but just know that it's going to be okay. I don't, let me just look at the house. I didn't look at a house. Yeah, the house is a little far away from you right now. So there's something else though. There's a different direction I would look, and let's see what Michelle Marie has to say, because that's what I'm seeing here.
Well, I love that you. Oh, and thank you, Jeff. That was very sweet of you. So you mentioned a letter or something, a correspondence coming. I got Gemini. Gemini is all about communications. Okay, so there's going to be some communications coming your way. And then Jane got the abundance card. I got Jupiter. That's all about. That's where abundance comes from. So you've got some good luck energy coming your way. Okay, and this tells me it might be planetary. So that's really cool. I did pick up on the energy in and around you. I got the Emperor reversed. I'm guessing this might be the Sun. Okay, this is power struggles or bringing complications. So the negative energy associated with the reversed Emperor lies in your inability to trust your own talents. Okay, so you do have a very strong ambition to succeed, but you might be hesitant to take bold action because of the more negative energies in and around you. Don't fear failure. That's the one thing that they're saying right now, and they're also saying that your attitude toward this authority figure is kind of disrupting the status quo right now, and that's okay because it's not a good environment. Okay, so be cautious of this person. They have very different communication styles, and they're creating a lot of trouble for you. Okay, there's a lack of motivation both emotionally and physically, and that's part of the problem. So don't allow others to assert control or act dictatorially toward you. It's very harmful, and to try to yourself from detaching yourself can be detrimental. So try to guard against this intimidating energy that I see in and around you. Okay, that's the main thing that I got. And then I did not pull, the best card for the overall energy in and around the situation. Okay, because there's a lot of criticism going around. I've got Judgment reversed. Okay. Others are subjecting you to a very harsh assessment of your character right now. Okay. And I know you love your son so much. That's beautiful. But it's very crucial to just kind of seek forgiveness right now if there's like some crazy energy in and around the environment, not only forgiving others for any real or perceived harm that they've caused, but also forgiving yourself for falling short of your own expectations. So if you're stuck in a situation that seems really unchangeable, Lexi, breaking free can be a little challenging, but they're saying your desire for change is a little uncertain right now. So be honest about what your true self and what your desires are right now. That's absolutely essential. And don't let other people cloud how you should be moving forward. Also avoid any self-deception or excuses, as they're only going to hinder this beautiful path that Jane pulled out. She said the path might be in another area, another direction. So don't let the inner critics in. Don't let critics in and around your environment be harsh toward you. Okay, you might feel a little indecisive and regret not rising up to this challenge adequately, because we did say you got some good messages coming your way. So don't berate yourself for any past mistakes. It's going to undermine your self-esteem. You're a beautiful person. You just need to kind of step into that more supportive energy and stay away from the inner critics and things like that. So, and I love that you love your son. That's great. And yes, Jupiter can blow stuff up too, Jeff. So, and Fox Moon Knight says, focus on you and your needs. I'm also getting words of mouth, maybe talking to people about looking for a house or something may give you information. Yeah, that's Gemini and Jupiter energy too. I love that. That's great, Moon Fox. Thank you for that. And we're sending you lots of love as you kind of work through that energy, Lexi. It's not easy, but the good communications are coming. All right. So I'm just going to Dora is here, and I did get your tip. Thank you so much. And Dora would like a general reading. You are welcome. Okay.
A general.
All
right. Is that a
You're
little
welcome.
Kitty? Oh, no, it's a dog.
Like a little Yorkie.
It's a little Yorkie.
I grew up with Yorkies, so I just adore them. They're so fearless.
so cute.
Aw.
It's pretty funny because her name is Dora. Like you could make it Dorothy, but it's not. And you've got a little Toto.
Aw.
Sorry.
So cute.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, what do you guys got?
Okay. Okay. What I'm seeing in my cards here, and I'm not pulling nearly as many, but that's okay because that's the way I just do what I do. But I do see there is something with the family energy, the family dynamics here. And I know this could be the last one, but I have the Ace of Pentacles. So, there's a new pathway opening up. There's something new coming in. This is my portal card, meaning, like you can go through portals and different timelines or whatever, but there is an opportunity being offered to you. And then I got the Judgment card, which is the awakening card. It's just sort of wake up. It's not like really judging, more of being awake and being aware of what we are, but they want you to wake up so that you can see this big opportunity that's being offered to you. And then it turns into the 10 of Pentacles. It's the family dynasty. So I don't know if you're going to be working with the family in the family business, or if that money is trickling down into you. But there is a big opportunity, which is the Ace of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So there's something there for you with the Judgment card, with that big old wake up. And the decision is what you have over what's crowning you, what's inside in your subconscious, is having to make some sort of decision. I feel like there's a decision for you to make, and I have the Empress down here as well. So, so there's a lot of possibilities in this decision that you have to make. And remember, not making a decision is also making a decision. And that's what I have.
That's great advice, Jane. I got that it involves money or inheritances of some kind. I got the 8th and the 2nd house. They're opposite each other. The 2nd house is our house of savings. The 8th house is inheritances, transformation, things like that. So when I picked these two cards up, I got don't let love or familial bonds blind you to the truth. I read a little bit about this in the Mahabharata. Dhritarashtra he was the king of the Kshatriyas. Those are the warrior class. And he had a son named Duryodhana, and he coddled him. And Duryodhana ended up being not the best kid because he was loved by his father, but his father could not be objective with him because he loved him so much. And we all fall into this, especially mother bears, things like that. So they're saying that I asked a little bit more about what that energy looked like, and I got the 8 of Swords reversed. Okay, don't let the indecision keep you from feeling helpless or alone or confused. And Jane definitely tapped into this when she said, a decision not making a decision is a decision. So choosing the lesser of two evils won't solve your difficulties. Okay. There are moments when it's best not to decide. However, making a decision is crucial because you need to gather information and seek guidance. They're saying prayer and meditation can help you channel the truth, and you need to spend more time in that. There's a really great book by Swami Sivananda called Concentration and Meditation. It's available. If you just type in Concentration and Meditation, Swami Sivananda, you can get it free online. Okay. So that's where we get our superpowers from as oracles, as we sit in meditation, and that's how we hear the guides. That's how we're able to just get rid of all of the worldly stuff and focus on spirit. So if you're feeling frustrated by this lack of action, try to embrace a Zen-like approach and open your mind at what the universe has in store for you, and the answer will come. slow down and remember that this phase will pass, but you're blinded to the truth right now. All right. Once you spend some more time in meditation, I mean, Jane got some really good cards for you. She got the Empress. She got, just really good. I got a good card for you too. I got the World. You can't go, and he came up upright. So this is all about graduating to a new level. There she is. Yeah.
I got
So
the World too. Yeah.
there you go.
One. Yeah.
This is a good card. This is a wonderful card to get. This is a new and improved, should be your motto for future endeavors. Once you sit in meditation, you come from a place of calm instead of being blinded by your emotional states. Okay. And we all fall into this. So take a step back and view your life from a more broad perspective. Okay, Dora, and don't be afraid to venture beyond your comfort zone, both in the physical world and in your aspirations, and just get ready to dance with joy like she is in the card here, because connections, travel, things like that could be on the horizon for you. Because whenever I pull the World, that usually shows me not only an expanded spirit, but also someone who's able to go out and fearlessly explore. So know that the rewards coming your way will be material and spiritual and abundant once you start putting in a little bit of that work. Okay, sweetie? And I'm sending you lots of love as you do that. So, oh, Bora Bora's here. Good to see you, sweetie. Thanks for joining us. It's lovely to see you. Okay, so we have Crystal Clear, then we have Moonfox Knight, then we have Catherine Johnson, and then Natalie, and then Shem. And then, okay, sounds good. All right. Oh, 1 second. Okay, Jonathan's still doing tech stuff. All right. So Crystal Clear is asking if there's a message from my sister. I would love a card. Thank you. You are welcome. First off, Crystal Clear, are you here? Please check in. Also, Moonfox Knight, I think you mentioned something a little further. Are you here too? Oh, I love that. Moonfox Knight says, just putting it out there. You're a beautiful person. Don't let anyone dull your sparkle. That's fantastic. I love that. Thank you for your input, Moonfox Knight. And they're here. Okay. So Crystal Clear is here and Moonfox Knight is here. Thank you so much, guys. So here's Crystal Clear. Is there a message from my sister? All right.
Okay.
I'm guessing your sister has passed. Crystal Clear, can you confirm so that we can get in the right channel here? You're welcome, Dora. Thank you for joining us, sweetie. Okay, she is passed. All right. That's kind of what I got there because she's learning some stuff on the other side. Okay.
Yeah, she flew off from the World.
She did.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I already saw this. I'm so very sorry. That's your card, the World card. I don't want to disparage anyone at all, but I feel like she did die young, and there could have been well, I'm just going to put it, I have the Devil card here. Okay, and the Devil, whatever, it's just those that almost it can be ruminating thoughts as well, those thoughts that you just can't get rid of. And I feel like it was like, we'll just be free. And she was reaching out. This is the Four of Wands. And but see how the hand reaching out, it's the Four of Wands is the marriage card, or, the working with other people, but it's okay. Okay. Yeah. So, she, by her, I'm so very sorry if she died by her own hand, because I do have this hand, and then I have the life force energy right after it. So what she wants you to know is that she doesn't want you to worry anymore. She sees your anxiety, and it was an accidental suicide. Yeah, like that I was seeing some. Yeah, it was this, doing the, and it's so hard these days. I'm grateful that I don't do drugs, just because of, if you, I hate to say it, but if you go out on the street, you do not know what you're going to get. So this just shows that that's what I'm seeing. And so I'm just seeing what it is, what happened. And it was very extremely clear right here, because I got the hand and the life force energy right there, and the flying off of the world from the devil card there too. But and then you're very worried about it. There's a lot of anxiety there, and I'm so very sorry. But she is with the this is the King of Knights. This is the embodiment of love, of cups. And here too, it's like she's just floating with the otters. She is back with source energy in this present moment. And I'm so very sorry for your loss. But she says she knows, and that she really does, and she wants you to continue to fill your own cup. Move on from the energy of worrying about her. She is fine. That's what I got. Sorry. She just wants you to know she is fine.
She is. She is. I received similar cards, Jane. The first card I got was the Six of Wands, but it came up reversed. So this is the reverse victory. Okay, so she did not think necessarily that this was going to happen. Okay. She took advantage of a lot of the times where she was able to pull through, and it led to a bit of an inflated ego. And she's like, oh, I got this, I got this, I got this. And she didn't get it. Okay. So she is learning on the other side that she needs to be more certain about what her desires are. She was very conflicted about some things that were coming her way. There were people in and around her circle that were causing illusions. Okay. And they weren't leading her in the right direction. Okay. If you're feeling a little unvictorious right now, she's asking you to put that aside, because I got the King of Pentacles for the overall state on the other side. Okay. She's learning how to be the own boss of her life and not allow other things to come in and unduly influence her in negative ways. Okay. She's stripping things down to the basics, and she's being unapologetically herself. Okay. She's seeing things from a much clearer perspective. She's going to try to make smarter choices. And she's going to stick to her instincts a little bit better, because she is getting a lot of healing and a lot of guidance. Okay. So she's going to learn to take a more pragmatic approach, which is good, and take advantage of opportunities that are going to come her way, rather than sitting in the negativity that caused the passing. Okay. I did ask who she was on the other side and if she could come through to you. Okay, crystal clear. And I got yes. I got that she will always point you in the right direction. And it's, although I am not God or an angel, I have the ability to guide you. Keep in mind, I'm not privy to the all-knowing wisdom of the universe. You want to consult God, which you can do just by asking for help. However, I have the benefit of all of my earthly lessons. That's that King of Pentacles, which taught me a lot. We do learn a lot out when we're here in spirit. So she can help you have a broader perspective on life, and because she has a more heavenly advantage point now. So that's good. You can think of her as a trustworthy confidant that you can turn to for advice. She's learned how to get her own ego out of the way and focus on helping you and others, and from a pure place of love. So that's a good place to be. And you'll notice signs that I send you through your feelings, dreams, and other reminders. So think of me. So she will be sending you signs from the other side. And she is learning so much up there. I mean, that's why you get King of Pentacles energy, and that's a lot of lessons in a positive direction. Okay. The King of Pentacles is also very material, so it's about honoring the body as well and learning how to work with that mind-body connection. So I'm sending you lots of love, crystal clear, and know that she is working from a place of healing. And do know that a lot of the people who struggle the most in human incarnations are usually higher vibe because they struggle with the more negative energies of Kali Yuga, which is the age that we're in. They don't feel God energy as much, and it can really lead to a lot of strife in their heart. So she doesn't have that anymore. All right, sweetie. Are you picking up on anything else, Jane?
No, just that that she, yeah, she. It feels like it wasn't all that long ago. So that's the only thing that I could say. But I'm. It always is striking to me when I can see very clearly what has happened, and I don't know what just But I'm glad that you came here today and that she was here for you.
October of 2022. Okay, well, she did go out on the South Path, so she's still in her lesson phase right now, but she is set to reincarnate again. So that's why she's learning all of the lessons. Okay, and that was, we had an eclipse in October of 2022. That was in Hasta. Hasta Nakshatra is sidereal Virgo, so yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so usually around eclipses, things like that can happen. So we're sending you lots of love, Crystal Clear. I'm sorry you went through that, sweetie. You're
Yes.
probably remembering her because we have another eclipse coming up. So it's going to be opposing the eclipse point from 2022. So it'll be interesting to see what messages your sister has for you. And I'm glad that she was able to kind of come through and help you out. So, okay. And everyone's sending you lots of prayers and lots of love. And yeah, she is there for you. I love that. Thank you, Moonfox Night. And I'm sending you lots of love, Rooted Willow readings, because Rooted Willow, you're going through it, girl. That's a lot of energy to carry with you. That explains why I got that lunar and solar energy. So you're doing amazing things for your family, sweetie. I'm sending you hugs as you deal with that. Not everybody is lucky to have an empath in the family. They're lucky to have you. Well, that's great, Bora Bora. I love that the nurse's aide was nice to answer her phone. That's great. Okay, so our next question is Moonfox Night. And then our next two are Katherine Johnson, Natalie, and Shem. So if you guys are here, go ahead and check in. Hi, Emma. Good to see you, sweetie. All right, Moonfox Night. If it's all right, can I have a reading about this funk that I'm in? It's been on and off and confusing all over. And I want to know what I can do to better my situation. You got it.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I just want to say one thing, Moonfox Night. I want to make sure that you do and this is for entertainment purposes only, but that you do clear your chakras and all that kind of stuff every day, clearing and charging. Or I'm getting a lot of stuff about your chakra and being, and I get the Three of Cups, and this is the card of being together with people and celebrating. And I think that right now you're just not in the mood to be with other people and celebrate. And you said it's confusing, and I can see that because it's like we want to go be with those two people and have our cup of coffee or whatever, but it's like that would take a lot of work. I don't know. Maybe you're having you can't people right now. I have days when I can't people. And but we do get the Knight of Wands coming in really, really strong. This is it's actually called the Action of Wands because knights are actions, they're verbs. So they want you to, I'm hearing, go outside, take a lot of walks. Yeah. Okay. So, so that, okay. So this three of cups here too. I mean, are you going to let one person ruin your good time? Okay? Because the action of wands says we are not one person who lets people ruin our good time. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, like this, you know that you are all that. And this is, you know, it's called the Spirit of Pentacles, but it's that very mothering energy that it's the minor arcana of the Empress is what it is. So know that you have all that possible energy, and by letting that one person take all of that stuff away from you, it has put you down into this place. And what you need to do to bring yourself back up out of that is walking and be the magician. You don't even need to give that one person one thought. I always say if somebody has a problem with me, that's their problem, not my problem. So be the magician. Just go and stand up straight, and I got this. I have all the tools that I need. They're all in my hat. And then we get the inspiration of wands. Again, you have all this wand energy and the magician. It's time for you to turn this story around and write a better story, is what I'm hearing. A story that is of oneness. It's the oneness card from the.
You love it. Oh, beautiful.
I know it feels like your hands are tied, but they're not. Okay, take it away.
Right. So I got Sun and Leo in the ninth house, and I'm just going to go ahead and read them across because that's how the karma cards act. And whenever I pull them like this, it's really cool. So demonstrate leadership as if it came from God. Realize the creativeness of philosophies and laws involved. Act like a leader. Do what you want and do it in a big way. And so I saw this and I went, oh my gosh, it would be so great if you just got out and started traveling and expanding your consciousness and experiencing new things and new people, because I got the Lover's Reverse. This is my third wheel card. You're not feeling like you're part of the dynamic because of this one person. Okay. So if they're saying, okay, they're saying to carefully examine your decisions moving forward, especially the energies that you choose to have in and around your environment as well. I love the colors too. There is a chance of fear of making the wrong choice, and it's paralyzing you and preventing you to make any decision at all, which is a little bit risky right now. So the inability to make a decision right now can hinder your progress. And while it's important not to rush into this, avoiding it altogether can be problematic because both approaches prevent wise choices. Okay, that's the main thing that I'm getting. So there will be emotional consequences, but this does seem like something that you need to kind of expand out of. Okay, because you've got a different energy. Okay, the reason I say that is that they want you to think with your head and not just your heart when you're choosing to be in and around certain energies. Okay, the Seven of Cups, when it appears in reverse, it's challenging you to distinguish between creative impulses and pipe dreams. Okay, being very, very clear with yourself. Try not to interpret any ideas or information subconsciously, and it's best to postpone making any significant choices to avoid any practical decision making, because we have the eclipse coming up on the 18th. So this energy is in and around you. There is a beautiful way out. I think it's going to come through travel and just shining and being your own person. I had this image of you literally just traveling and enjoying new philosophies and meeting new people and really coming out of your shell. So I think that's going to kind of break up this stagnant third wheeled energy. But don't allow illusions to hinder your progress to happiness, because it's crucial to differentiate between the fantasy and living in a fantasy world. So stay attentive to the truth of your situation and avoid making any significant decisions right now, but it is okay to plan for something big and long term. That's what I'm getting. And it might like kind of suck you out of that dynamic that you're in a little bit. So let's see here. Everyone's saying guard your energy. Oh, good. That's great. Bora Bora and Rooted are having a great conversation here. Love that. Emma, I
What's
did get your question in. Oh, Miss Moonlight's here. Good to see you, Miss Moonlight. All right.
enjoy?
So the overall, oh, Jonathan, aloha. Good to see you. I know I do love to travel and go out, but it's a bit difficult, but I do try to go out. Okay, if you can, I got the Whispers of Ganesha card. Maybe go down to a beautiful place for a meditation area and just meditate. Meditation can allow you to go anywhere. Okay, so if you're not sure on how to travel, you can maybe take a class in meditation and learn how to do remote viewing and things like that, because that can help you kind of tap into those higher energies without having to break the bank. So I hope that
Another
was
thing,
helpful. Oh, yeah.
another thing too is you can go on Google Earth and you could look all over the place and you can go in. I mean, you truly don't have to travel to see a lot of stuff. I think you can take tours, virtual tours of art galleries. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So
There is. And when you're thinking of the fairies, try not to get too disillusioned, because they can do that. You can get lost in their world, okay? Because they're part of the netherworlds in the Vedas. That's a yaksha realm, and it's very intoxicating. So make sure you're very grounded if you're doing that as well, because I did get that Seven of Cups energy. So, oh, you're welcome, sweetie. All right. Yeah, Bora Bora and Rooted Willow, you guys got to hook up, because this is a great conversation you all are having. So, oh my gosh, Jonathan made it in the room. Hi, honey. All right. Okay. So, let's go on to our next question. We're going to try to wrap this up because we're getting close to, we're at an hour, almost at an hour and a half. We're at an hour 25. Okay. So we have Catherine Johnson, we have Natalie, we have Shem. Are you here? Can you please check in? I'd really appreciate it. And I see that Emma is here. And we got Connect Mobile Video Solutions. And just note the questions are closed, guys. Okay, so just be aware of that unless we get a tip. All right. So, oh, Moonfox Nice says stay away from the water fairies. I've read a lot about them in literature. You'll have to share a little bit. That's interesting. They do tend to suck you in. Okay, Natalie's here. Thanks for checking in. You're next, Natalie. Here we go. And I'm just going to pick a couple of quick cards because we are getting a little low on time. I would love to know when I start making money from my business. Okay. Ooh, I definitely want you to go out and start making some connections, Natalie. Business partnerships, communications, things like that. It's all about making the right connections and relationships. That's what my cards look like. That really is how you expand your business, getting your ideas going.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I have the Three of Pentacles too.
Oh, yeah. I love that card. I'm getting Pentacles as well.
Yeah, and I have Empress energy here. So there's all kinds of possibilities. I mean, just take it. Just it's an elephant. Just remember what you're doing and just get it done. Right now, it's kind of nice laying on the beach in a hammock. But it's like this is the Seven of Cups. So it is. It's what am I going to do? And so yeah, but I see you working with others and with that Empress energy. Yeah. Ooh. And just be careful. A word of caution. Just be careful, because there could be a sly fox out there, a trickery. There could be some trickery and deceit. So just be careful for that. Make sure that you vet whomever it is that you're supposed to be working with or whatever. Make sure you make sure that they are the right person that you want to be working with, because you could be working with them for a long time.
Oh, wow.
Too. Yeah, that's what I got.
Well, I got third house, which rules our communications, emails, getting out there, collaborating. And then I got Libra, which is all about, it's the house opposite to us, it's others. So getting out and collaborating and really connecting with those contacts is really going to grow your business. I got a really great card for what you're trying to do here, honey. I got the Princess of Pentacles. Okay. So this is you. This is fantastic. This is, they want you to really focus on practicality, productivity, using your common sense. They're saying embrace a very practical approach to this project. You're not afraid to show that you're down to earth and in touch with everyday people. You're going to be really successful. Okay. Even if you're a little naive at first, they're going to take you seriously because you're putting yourself out there. You're not afraid. You're not afraid to get your hands dirty because you know that's the way to get things done. So persevere, trust your instincts, and use that beautiful common sense, Natalie, okay? Because if you focus on very sensible and helpful steps in your project, it'll be a time of gain, okay? But know that there's not a lot of glamour at the beginning because there's going to be a lot of hard work that goes into this. So pay attention to the natural rhythms as you continue on this next venture that you're doing, and expect to meet someone who communicates very useful information, because I got that third house and I got the Libra energy, and that could form maybe a sincere or grounded business relationship or even friendship. So take things slow, take them deliberately, work on your career and your current focus. And the business acquaintance could become a closer friend, is what they're telling me. And you might start a new business venture with them or expand what you're doing with them. So it's all about trusting in your skills and moving forward. So I got some good cards for you, Natalie, and I hope that was helpful, honey. Okay. So let's see if Catherine checked in. I am not seeing lovely Catherine. So let's see. Is Shem here? Are you here, Shem? Please check in, sweetie. And then we have Emma Fry and then Connect Mobile. All right. And oh, hi, Shawana. Good to see you. Keith, lovely to see you. Keith, you're at the very end again. So if you come a little earlier, we'll be able to get to your question because questions are closed. Just letting everybody know. All right. And good night, Moonfox Night. Take care. And Kevin Birdwell, yes, please join us. We're here at 4 o'clock Pacific every single Wednesday. So please come and see us. You can also get a reading from either Jane or I about your friend Ozer Akhtar. That's cool. Inheritance. Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
Okay, so Emma is here. So Emma will be our next question. Where should I buy a house? I'm starting to get a second job for extra money. I'm in Southern Indiana, but I've always wanted to go to either Arizona or South Carolina. What do you guys see? Thanks. Well, Emma, I also do offer astrocartography. And what I do is I look at your natal chart and I determine the best places in the world for you to move. And I also look at the chart of the location so that I can show you what you can expect when you move there. So that's just something I offer that you can look into as well. Obviously, my website's down right now, so give me a couple of days to work with the hosting company. I do it myself because I work in tech, but it's on their end. So it's really frustrating. But thank you for your patience, everyone. It's been a week. Okay, second job, extra money. Arizona or South Carolina? Okay.
Arizona, South Carolina. Both of them are equally good. I'm sorry, because I did Arizona on one side, and I did North Carolina on the, or is it South Carolina? Oh, South Carolina. Okay, Carolina anyway. And in Arizona, it's the energy isn't as great in Arizona, but I do have because I have the emperor there. I mean, it just depends on the energy that you want to be around. And I live in Indiana actually too. So hello, other person from Indiana. And then I have the moon. So yeah, there's some things that are hidden in Arizona. There's like hidden costs that I'm hearing that especially coming from Southern Indiana, it's the way we live and the way we, how much water we have and everything. Like we really do take it for granted. And I do get the 10 of Cups over here, though. On the Arizona side, it feels like maybe there's some family there, or people that you call family. Oh, you're by Evansville? Okay. And then in North Carolina, so I mean, it seems like there might be some family in Arizona. I don't know a lot about it. I like you might get jumped on like I don't know. People are real hungry there or something is what I'm feeling over here. But with North Carolina or South Carolina, I'm seeing you working with somebody else. Like you are connecting, you're pinky swearing with like your best friend. It's the 2 of Cups. There's There's somebody there who means the world and the sun to you. So this South Carolina looks so much better to me than Arizona. But where do you want to live and what can you afford? I would say, I feel like with the moon over here in Arizona, that's saying take a better look at what the overall cost is of living in Arizona. What are some hardships that you come up with? Because there's no hardships that I see in South Carolina other than possible weather stuff, but no family in Arizona. Okay, then it's the family that you create. So yeah, the Carolina looks a lot better in my reading, though. So I think you could make Arizona home. Just be careful, but South Carolina looks real good.
Okay, Emma. So in order to make the best decision for yourself moving forward, I got Mercury in Leo, and Mercury isn't Leo right now. So you need to be making this decision because Leo rules the crown, okay? But it's also about taking leadership over your own life and your own communications moving forward. So I asked what Arizona would look like, and I did get the Hermit reversed. Okay, so you're going to have to kind of go out and socialize a little bit more with the Arizona place because you mentioned that there's no family there. Um, there might be some limited social interactions that leave you feeling a little more disconnected from your circle, and your friends might be feeling a little neglected, and there could be some bouts of like loneliness or sadness associated with this. But if you really like your alone time like I do, I spend most of my time alone. I live with Jonathan, but we actually have very separate. We have a little apartment that we live in, but we have very separate spaces that we're able to go into creatively and spiritually. So, if you like being in a place where you can really meditate, because Sedona is really good for that, in other areas like that, they're saying this is a good place for meditation, going in and things like that, but you might feel a little lonely. Okay, and we'll try to take care of the person on Facebook, guys. Please be patient with us because I can't get it on my end. Okay, you are by yourself a lot. Okay, so if you like that, then that's a good place for you. Okay, if you are looking for a place where you can really transform uh, into another person and learn to kind of trust your heart space. I got Scorpio. Okay, this is very very Arizona looking, but this is South Carolina, and then I got the Ace of Hearts reversed. So when I get that, this is all about learning to trust your heart. They're saying that there's a nagging voice in the back of your mind, and it's second guessing your ability to follow through on making a decision about this because you may lack the energy or initiative required to try something new and exciting regarding this next step. Okay. Um, really tap into why you're feeling a little bit of a fear of a commitment right now. And that little voice is trying to warn you of something. Okay. Um, there's a barrier that's going to leave you feeling a little unfulfilled. So that needs to be addressed. And by moving beyond your defenses, you're going to discover the direction that your heart is leading you. Okay. They're saying that there's some past experiences that are going to come out. They're saying it could be thoughtless treatment from a family member, someone close to you. They left a very poignant mark, making it difficult for you to trust yourself. Okay. You can heal this old wound by opening your heart and allowing love energy to enter. That's why I got this beautiful Ace of Cups. It did come up upside down, but you can trust where to go in your heart space. So I suggest going, because I did get the Hermit reversed, which is usually, go out and socialize a little bit more. But what I got from the overall energy, the voice. Okay, I'm glad. Is that you need to kind of deal with that voice a little bit more and not allow it in because it is distracting you from your guides. When you sit in the morning, the best time to meditate, according to Vedic philosophy, is between 4 and 6 a.m. They call that the Muhurta of Brahman. So It's the place where it's the quietest, the consciousness is not as active, and you can get in better contact with your guides. When you come from that heart space in meditation, they'll be able to not only heal that inner voice that's keeping you from making decisions moving forward that was very negative, they can overtake it and say, no, we're her guides, not you, and kind of push that negativity aside and allow you to come from that space and much more clarity. That seems to be the root of why you're feeling indecisive about this, and they are willing to help you if you're willing to sit in meditation. I know 4 to 6 a.m. is a difficult time to do it. If you can just do it once for, you know, that 20 minutes to half an hour, just staring at a flame, or your favorite Ishta Devati, that would be your favorite form of god or goddess, that can help you come from a place of clarity and direction, because you do spend a lot of time in introspection, and that tells me that you are set for concentration and meditation if you choose to sit and do that. Okay, that's when I'm going to have to start to work. I'll be at work at 5 a.m. Oh, wonderful. So you're already going to be up. So that's what they were saying, stepping into that space and including that in your practice is going to help you move forward and make that better decision. So I hope that was helpful. I'm glad that Jane was able to give you more specific information regarding the place, but they really wanted me to get into the root of why you're indecisive about it, and they identified the voice. Okay, I had that too. Concentration and meditation got it out. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love as you work through that, Emma. And no, you're not alone. We're all dealing with that. Okay, sweetie.
Yeah, it might even be something you want to look at after the election too. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's political or anything like that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. There's a lot of anxiety in the collective, especially in America right now, for good reason. So, yeah. Okay. So is Connect Mobile Video Solutions here? Is Shem here, or is Natalie here? Catherine, we still have you on the list. If you all are here, go ahead and check in, and we'll go ahead and get to you. Otherwise, we're going to sign out.
I think we did Natalie.
We did, Natalie. Thank you for telling me. Oh my gosh, it's just one of those days. I appreciate you.
Kaylee and Connect Mobile Video Solutions is here.
All right, Connect, you are our last question. Awesome. And Kaylee, it is so good to see you, sweetie. I hope you're doing well. Have fun getting ready for bed. Okay, and Keith, you did come in after the cutoff. Okay, we're just going to get the last questions. Okay, you're welcome, Connect. Okay, I encourage everyone to try to get here at the beginning of the show if they're not a tipper, and so that we can get to your question toward the end, okay? All right, I was told who my husband-to-be is. What does his name start with? If so, yes or no, who will be the one coming? Thank you so much. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an overall feel for the best husband for you. Okay, Connect Mobile? Okay, that's interesting. Wow, I got a Scorpio moon. That's deep. You might be into psychics, Connect Mobile. I love it when I pick Scorpio moons. I got my past life energy there, so.
Does his name, is that an I or an L? An L?
Let's see.
I get a no, but that's just a pendulum.
And it can change too, yeah.
Yeah, the energy can always change. It was just a pendulum. Let's see. Somebody for a partner.
Well, just to make it quick, I got that he might have a Scorpio moon, which would be a lot of transformation. Now, the moon is debilitated in Scorpio, and it's because he might be doing a lot of emotional work, okay, a lot of deep dives into his psyche. This is someone who's likely to get inheritances, things like that, because that's the house that their moon's hanging out in, the energy in and around that. So this is someone who's going through a lot of emotional transformation. I also got the Two of Wands. So you're a Scorpio moon, so that might be what I'm picking up from you. I got that you might meet him through business, because I got it's time to craft a plan. I got the Two of Wands. So the partner or spouse is likely to be involved in some kind of business endeavor or a position that you're taking professionally. It's some kind of project. I'm getting joint venture. That's what they're showing me. They're saying don't overlook the details. in your new plans with this person, and they're really going to appreciate it. And this person likes, like, they're about making lists too. Okay. So, oh, I'm glad you found that good. Let's see. Is he an Aquarius sun? Well, you're a Scorpio moon. Let's see if my cards bring that out.
Is he 53?
They're very specific.
It's very specific, but I understand the culture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But can I do? I do
Yeah, go
see,
ahead.
and I do see an older, a more mature person.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the partner, and it does seem to be slated, or it could be a burden. This could be a cross to bear with this
I got
particular
ninth house
person.
of spirituality, Jane, so that goes right in with that.
Yeah. So you might have to maybe cut some things out. You know, do a clearing. Wow, do a clearing of your energy. Do a clearing and cut some things out and find your true heart's desire. And when you do, that'll be a gift. But because around you, I have you found out something, and people told you, and they weren't supposed to tell you. So you found out something, and it felt like luck, and it brought you luck and your destiny too. So your hopes and dreams. Yeah. And the person is more mature. 53
Yeah.
I don't know.
And they share, there's some spiritual values there. The ninth house is also the house of the guru and the teacher. So this could be someone that is more of like a mentor in your life as well. So, because I've got the guru in my 7th house, and that's kind of how my marriage works. So, and Scorpio, of course. So yeah, I would listen to that Scorpio moon energy that you have in your chart, because it tells me you do have those psychic connections. The 2 of Wands tells me it could be someone that you meet in business, a business partner, and they'll serve as a spiritual mentor or just advocate in some way for you. They can share a lot of those things with you and do a lot of long-term stuff. Okay. Hope that was helpful, sweetie.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so Catherine Johnson and Shem did not check in. I'm not seeing you guys here, so we're going to go ahead and close the readings. Before we do that, Jane, is there anything you would like to share coming out in the next week?
Oh, well, I because I am away from my calendar and I'm away from home, I don't have, I'm not having a set schedule.
Okay.
But there were things that I had already talked about before I came here, and I'm trying to live up to some of my obligations while I'm here. So if you do happen to go over to my channel and subscribe, I would do that, because you never know when I'm going to come on. And it would just be fun to have you there. That's all. And thank you for inviting me. This has been wonderful, Michelle.
Oh, well, thank you for coming on, Jane. I've been wanting to read for you for a long time, and I've enjoyed watching you online with all the other readers. So this has been wonderful. Usually I go first, so it was really fun for you to go first and me to kind of go behind you and see what was going on. That was new for me. I really enjoyed that. So thanks for yeah.
I have a way of jumping in there. I'm sorry. I'm just like,
I enjoyed that a lot. I did. I thought that was really fun. So thank you so much for that. And yeah. Oh, thank you, Rooted Willow. And you're welcome, Connect Mobile. Sending you lots of love on your journey there. That was a lot. Okay, so just to let you all know. Oh, thank you, Crystal Clear. You're great too. Thank you for sharing your energy with us. And oh, thank you so much. I hope to have Jane on again. She's a beautiful energy. So, all right. So next week I have the lovely Sherry Hart from Sherry from the Swamp. Voices from the Swamp Tarot. She's going to be on with me, and we're going to have a lot of fun there. I'm also on Tuesday. I'm going to be on Heart-Centered Tarot, Marina's channel, and we're going to be giving you some lovely readings there. And then I also have a channel called The Boomer Mill with my husband, and we're going to be talking about neighborhood dynamics in the next show. So that's going to be interesting, because we've had a lot of things happening in the Seattle area that we're going to address. A lot of the stuff that came up during the debate regarding violence is happening here, but it's not for the reasons that, they're advertising them. So we're going to go into that a little bit more. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining us, and I hope that you can join us for any of our mini shows. I keep all of my stuff up in the community tab, so you can see us there. And my website, astrologicaltarot.com, should be up in the next couple of days. I'm still working with the hosting company, so thank you for your patience in that area. And thank you, Jane, for joining me today. This was so much fun, and I loved having your energy. And I'm sending lots of love to your mom. And I encourage everyone in the audience to subscribe to Jane's channel. And if you do have a healing part of your practice, to send her and her mother some strength as they're going through this. All right. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, everyone. And we're sending you lots of love. Take care.